welcome to the Artward Lounge with me, Amanya. Today I am making beef enchiladas, but first I'm going to make a separate video for the enchilada, but I'm going to make the sauce first. So to get the sauce going, I have my big old round bowl right here, and in that we're going to put a little bit of flour. This is 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm using onion powder, so I'm just eyeballing it. I don't really measure, I just eyeball. And then of course for our heat, cayenne pepper. Again, eyeball it, I don't measure. And cumin. There we go. Can you see it? Yep. So I'm just gonna whisk that all together here. And then on the stove, I have gonna put my pot on. And in the pot, I'm just gonna give it a minute to warm up. I'm going to be adding a little bit of olive oil. And then some tomato paste. So what we're looking to make here is a roux. You know, a thick paste. Okay, so I'm just gonna whisk this a little bit more, get all that blended in. I'm just gonna add the olive oil. Just eyeball it. So I'm going to add the tomato paste in. Now I'm just going to whisk it all up. You can see here. Be careful so you don't burn yourself. And I'm on medium heat here, it's not too hot. Actually, it is too hot. I'm just gonna lower that sucker down. So now the tomato paste is loosening up nicely. And then I'm gonna add this in, our mixture. A little bit at a time, and we're going to add a little bit moisture, so a little bit of water. Again, I eyeball it. This is to loosen up our paste here. I'm going to continue to add the rest of this in. Smelling really wonderful. See? I'm smelling that cumin, the cayenne, a little bit more water. And the rest of it. water. So I'm just whisking and whisking away here. Just getting it all accumulated, getting that paste going. It's looking beautiful. A little more water. Now I'm going to add some chicken broth, just 1 can. I'm going to put the rest of the water in. Now I'm just going to let it simmer on the stove here for about 15-20 minutes. Alright, so that's our sauce, and so please continue for the remainder of the video for the enchilada part. Thank you. Hi, I'm back. The sauce is simmering a little bit now, so I decided to get started on the meat portion of the enchiladas. So I had meat seasoned in a bowl with my homemade seasoning for overnight. I did it yesterday, so it's been sitting here for a good 24 hours, so it's nice and seasoned. There's nothing else that I'm going to put in here season-wise. So I've got my fire going here, and by the way, my new pot, my new frying pan, the Pioneer Woman, if you're a fan, there's her signature butterfly. So I just got this, so I'm excited to use it. I love the Pioneer Woman. So here we are. So that's gonna get started, and all I'm gonna do now is put the meat in and let it cook away. So I'm just gonna scoop some of this out. Just to let you know, I'm not gonna use all of this meat because this is a big old bowl and a lot of meat. And what I do is I prep food in advance. So right now, this is gonna make, half of this is gonna make enchiladas, and then the other half is going to make shepherd's pie. Now I'm not making that today, but that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of this meat. So you have to learn to use as much as you can, you know, to make things work out if you're on a budget. So So I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil right in here into the meat, just so nothing sticks to the pot, and just a drop of water just to make sure everything is nice and moist. And I'm just gonna let this cook. I'm not bothering it, just gonna let it brown up. And then to that, then I'll show you the next step. What I'll do next. Put a little bit more meat. Alright, so these guys are gonna simmer away. Maybe I'll take the computer over and get you a close-up. See, here we are. Here's the sauce going. And